Progress Lab from June 1st through 3rd, and film screenings from June 4th through 7th. Up next, we have a DULCE script table read-through, followed by a moderated Q&A with the DULCE cohort, co-presented with Rec Philly. If you like what you're watching, please follow us on social media, join our mailing list, or donate to the festival. Muchas gracias and enjoy.
Acción.
It's here, Mom's house, Mom's vanity day. Angel, male, about 18 years old, applies makeup. He sits at his mom's vanity and looks around her things. He empties her makeup bag and enjoys each piece as he uses it. He applies blush, lipstick, and finds a special eyeshadow case. It looks brand new. He applies it masterfully on his eyes. The sound of his home door being unlocked interrupts him and startles him. He quickly puts everything back in its place, hesitates but takes the eyeshadow case and puts it in his backpack. Interior, Mom's house, front door day. Angel's mom, a single woman in her 50s, wears a very professional suit and high heels. Her makeup is flawless. She walks into her home, passes the stairs, and goes straight to another part of the house. Angel comes down the stairs and very quietly, and sneaks out to avoid her. Interior, Thea's house, Cece's bedroom day. Cece, female, roughly the same age as Angel, wears baggy clothes, a total tomboy. She plays a video game. Angel walks in.
Hey, loser, come play Smash Bros with me.
Ay, chica, no. I don't want to play that shit no more.
Angel sits in front of the mirror, takes out the eyeshadow, and applies the finishing touches.
But come check out this new look that I'm working on.
Cece stops playing for a second and looks at him.
You look stupid.
That's why video games are stupid.
I'm the queen of video games, and I showed you how to play.
Baby girl, the only queen you are is the queen of not growing up.
You know what? Just get out of my room.
Angel.
Yeah, boy, Titi, give me a second. Cece's being a little bitch.
Angel grabs his backpack. He and Cece exchange angry looks. He leaves the room, and Cece observes the eyeshadow that he left behind on her desk. Interior, Thea's house, kitchen, day. Angel walks in, looking upset.
Ay, no hables así, mija.
I know, Titi, but she's been so iffy lately.
You can be iffy too. It's okay. It runs in the family.
Thea looks at him lovingly.
Love this new look.
Well, your daughter hates it.
What does she know? I think it's fabulous.
You're only saying that because you're my aunt and you love me.
I love you, but I'm in love with your dulce act.
What? That's only for my mirror and me.
Thea signals to her refrigerator, inviting Angel to look at a flyer that's attached to its door with a magnet.
I still think you should sign up for that ball.
And I'm still telling you, I'm not ready.
He hugs Thea goodbye and leaves. Interior, Thea's house, Cece's bedroom, night. Cece stands at her bedroom window, looking down at the trash can on the street. She aims like a professional basketball player, throws the eyeshadow down, and lands it inside the trash can.
And the crowd goes wild.
He makes noises of a crowd cheering in the game. Interior, Mom's house, Mom's vanity, night. Mom is putting lipstick on. She's in a hurry. She looks for something, looks inside the drawers, looks inside 2 different makeup bags. She pauses and screams.
Angel!
What?
Get your ass down here.
Angel walks in. She's busy looking around. He looks at her with sincere admiration.
You look great, Mom.
Aye, stop flattering me and tell me the truth. Have you been using my things again?
What? No.
Well, I can't find my new eyeshadow, and I'm already late for this work dinner theme.
Angel just stands there, looks at her in silence. Mom looks at him irritated. She takes a last look at herself in the mirror, tweaks her hair a little, grabs her purse, and gets up to leave.
I better find it here tomorrow. Good night, son.
Interior, Thea's house, Cece's bedroom, day. Cece is playing video games. Angel walks in and puts his backpack down. He starts looking all over. He searches the desk, under the bed, and around the mirror.
Cece, have you seen my eyeshadow?
He looks all over the bedroom.
No?
You know if I don't bring it back, my mom's going to kill me.
Maybe if you stopped wearing all that makeup.
But I know I left it here. It's the only place it could be.
He searches frantically.
Cece, please, if you're playing with me, it's not funny. I really need to find it.
Stop with the accusations. I don't care about your stupid eyeshadow.
Thea peeks into the room.
Cece, get off the game for a second. You have to see what I found.
Thea stands at the door holding a flamboyant dress. Cece stares at the dress, then at her mom.
It's Abuela's dress from the picture you love. Remember?
Yeah, Mom. I loved it when I was a little girl. Why don't you give it to Angel? He probably loves it now.
Thea stares at her and rolls her eyes. Cece ignores her and goes back to playing the video game. Thea exits the room and Angel follows her. Interior, Thea's house, kitchen, day.
Are you two fighting again?
She doesn't get it.
She will. Try to be patient with her.
Angel looks down, feeling sad. He looks at the dress, looks at Thea.
Take this with you. Who knows? Maybe someday it can make it to some stage.
Yeah, stop it. I can't be in that ball. I'm not ready. Dulce's not ready for an audience.
I said someday, whenever you're ready. But the dress should be with someone who can appreciate it.
Angel smiles and receives the dress from Thea. Interior, Thea's house, Cece's bedroom, night. Cece plays video games. She's talking smack to another gamer, whose voice we can hear through her headphones.
Yo, where's Angel at? It's been a minute since he's been on.
Fuck Angel. All he wants to do is play with makeup and do some gay-ass dances. He's a lame-o.
Exterior, Thea's house. Trash can on the street, night. The eyeshadow case is still in the trash can, and light changes from night to day in a time lapse. Some trash is dumped on it, but it's still visible. Interior, Thea's house, kitchen, day. Thea's grabbing her purse and her coat. Cece comes in looking like she just woke up.
Now you look so tired. You were up all night playing that video game again, weren't you? There's some breakfast on the stove. Lávate esa cara so you don't look so sleepy.
Okay, Mom. Guess what? Beat my highest score. It's taken me 5 weeks, and I finally did it.
That's nice, dear. I'll see you later.
Cece observing her mom leaving. She looks hurt. She stares at the flyer on the refrigerator door. Interior, Mom's house, Angel's bedroom, night. Angel wears Abuela's dress and stares at himself in the mirror. It's big on him. He holds the waist back and sees how it looks fitted. The same flyer that was on Thea's fridge is pasted on the top corner of his mirror. He starts dancing as if he's performing on stage. He grabs a makeup brush and uses it as a microphone. Really gets into it. He winks at his reflection on the mirror, totally enjoys the moment. Mom enters and seems annoyed.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I'm just dancing.
Hi, did you find my eyeshadow yet? I have another important meeting tonight.
Angel stays silent, looks down at the floor. Mom rolls her eyes and starts to head out.
Mom, I wanted to ask you.
I have to go. I'm late again. We'll talk later some other time.
Mom walks out. Angel stares at his reflection on the mirror. His arms are down. The dress is too big for him. Interior, Thea's house, Thea's living room, night. Thea uses pins to adjust the dress. Thea uses pins to adjust the dress on Angel.
See? It just needed some adjusting.
Forget it. I'm not doing it. What's the point anyways?
Thea looks at him lovingly. Oh, my bad.
No, it was my bad. The point, my darling, is just doing it.
You and your fortune cookie advice, Thea. Stop it.
The sound of a timer interrupts him.
Pizza's ready.
Thea raises her voice.
Cece, come down here. Dinner.
Interior, Thea's house, kitchen, night. Cece, Thea, and Angel sit finishing their meals.
Hey, who were you talking to earlier?
No one.
I'm not sure I like you playing online. Any weirdo could be on the other side of that screen.
Well, playing by yourself is never any fun.
Angel finishes and walks into the trash to dump his napkin and clear his plate. Thea notices the trash is full.
Cece, can you please take the trash out?
Cece stares at her upset.
I'll do it.
Angel grabs the trash bag and walks out. Thea and Cece sit there staring at each other. Cece walks to the sink and starts to wash her plate. Angel walks in with the broken eyeshadow case in his hands.
Did you do this?
Is that all you care about? Your stupid makeup and dresses?
This is my mom's. I don't need to be in more trouble with her, Cece.
That's not my problem. And what are you trying to prove anyway?
What?
You don't even have the guts to sign up.
Stop it.
No, you stop it. You're never around. You only come by to hang out with my mom. I have to hear all about your makeup and drag personas, and for what?
Forget you. I'm never coming back here. I will sign up. I'll show you and everyone I'm a motherfucking queen.
Angel leaves. Cece stares at the sink.
Cece.
Just go after Angel and make him feel better like you always do.
Cece walks out. Thea sits alone, shocked, absorbed in her own thoughts. Exterior, Norris Square Park, sunrise. The day begins. Squirrels run around. People step out of their houses dressed for work. A couple of old ladies sit on the bench talking. Interior, Mom's house, Angel's bedroom day. Jump cuts. Angel tries on different outfits, all dresses and women's clothing, but nothing seems to work. He looks very unsatisfied by everything he tries. Angel lies in bed, staring at the ceiling, a pile of clothing on the floor. Exterior, Norris Square Park, sunset. Thea and Mom are sitting on a bench, each holding a glass and drinking.
It was so much easier when they were little kids.
I see. And we used to complain so much. I don't even know who he is anymore. Hay un drag contest? Really? Since when?
Mija, keep up. That's not even new.
They sip from their glasses, enjoying the moment.
But seriously, he needs you. I know how busy you are, but he's still so young. He needs his mom.
I know. I've been thinking about doing something special for him. Maybe Cece can help me?
Interior, Thea's house, Cece's bedroom, night, later. Cece lies in bed staring at the ceiling. Thea peeks in and stands at the door.
Hey.
Hey.
Can I come in?
What do you want, Mom?
I want to apologize.
Cece stares at the ceiling, pretending to ignore her.
I know I haven't been paying attention to what's important to you, and I'm really sorry.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Cece continues staring at the ceiling.
What's going on with you and Angel?
He won't answer any of my calls or my texts.
You were pretty hard on him.
I know, I'm just not into this drag thing.
And he's probably not into video games anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't be there for each other.
Cece looks at her mom, there's sadness in her eyes. Mom walks in, sits in her bed, and shows her affection. Interior, Mom's house, Angel's bedroom, day. Cece knocks on the door. She tries to open it, but it's locked.
I know you're in there.
Go away.
I'm worried about you, loser. Did your phone die?
Angel opens the door, stares at Cece, and goes back to bed. There's a pile of women's clothing on the floor and a mess of makeup on his desk in front of his mirror. Cece looks around, staring at the mess.
Wow.
What? You've never seen a depressed drag queen before?
Cece and Angel half smile at each other. They laugh a little.
Angel, I'm so sorry. You really are a motherfucking queen.
Shut up.
Cece shows Angel a little bag she's carrying. She pulls out a brand new eyeshadow case, just like the one she trashed.
I brought this for your mom, but she said I should give it to you.
She did?
Come with me. We have something to show you.
We? Who's we?
Interior, Mom's house, living room, day. Mom is putting up lights. Thea is setting up a karaoke speaker. Angel and Cece walk in. Cece gets Abuela's dress from the sofa and brings it to Angel.
Fitted just for you, bitch.
Angel looks around, shocked.
Well, go try it on. Your friends are going to be here any minute, and we're all expecting a dress rehearsal.
What?
Let's do this, son. Show us what you've got.
Exterior, mom's house night. The music playing from inside is audible outdoors. Through the front window, we see Angel fully dressed. Interior, mom's house, living room night. Angel shyly starts to sing. He slowly gets into it, begins to dance, and gets lost in the moment, totally letting go and giving it his all. Mom, Tia, Cece, and his two friends cheer him on and dance. Mom is surprised, blown away by his talent. She gestures, letting him know. Angel finishes, bows, genuinely moved and excited. Interior, Tia's house, Cece's bedroom night. Angel in drag plays video games with Cece.
Bitch, I'm so going to beat you.
Bitch, I know you got yourself a little confidence, but you're next to a winner here, honey. Don't feel yourself so much.
They play the game happily and playfully.
Live.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our DULCE screenplay reading. My name is Karen Rossi. I'm a filmmaker from Puerto Rico, and I had the privilege of working with Jose, Jesus, Corem, and Christian in the process of creating DULCE. And Les, who's a fabulous filmmaker from Philadelphia, facilitated the screenplay writing workshop where the idea for the Cece and Angel story came up. So I would like for Jose to just tell us a little bit about how the idea was born, and if Jesus and Christian want to jump in and add a little bit to how the screenplay process went on, we would be happy to do that before we start taking questions from the public.
So when we created Dulce, we kind of wanted to create something that like represented the youth in the Norris Square like neighborhood. And we definitely wanted to do something that was more like current to today, like so that's why you have like, you know, LGBTQ like characters and stuff in there. Because we wanted to show, you know, reflect what's currently going on now and how like kids today, you know, no matter who they all are like friends with each other, and you know, families are now just like completely different from how like they used to be back in the day. And we definitely wanted that to be represented in the film. So that was one of the main things that we focused on while creating this.
I want to jump in and say that Jesus was incredibly helpful with the dialogue. Jesus, do you want to talk a little bit about how we came up with the dialogue for the film?
Yeah, well, I grew up in a very strict Christian household, and I am a gay 21-year-old Latino male. And I just really took a lot from like my experience of growing up in my household, and just really just the connections of like how you're supposed to treat a person or how you want a person to be treated in the making of this film.
And Christian, you were always from the very beginning of the workshops incredibly interested in the visual storytelling. You were much more interested in the photography and the cinematography than the screenplay writing process. Would you like to comment a little bit on that?
I guess so. Whenever I think of Philadelphia, I always have like a certain quirky style that I like to, well, just that I see in films that come out of Philadelphia. Like if you look at just films that come out of Philly, period, it has that, it's just weird, and you can tell it's from Philly. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's been really a lovely pleasure to get to know you and work with all of you. And Les, everyone who's out there watching, if you have any questions, I would love to, you know, address your questions. Please be sure to write them in the chat, ask your questions via chat so we can address them. And I wanted Les, first of all, to say thank you to Les for joining us halfway through the process and really helping us get through the screenplay writing bump that we sort of ran into. I think we were all being overly ambitious for a short narrative, and I would love it if you could just offer some words about joining a process that was already happening and what you were able to take from the previous process and sort of continue it.
Well, for me, I feel like the folks involved just made it easy. You know, like these young people here, they're the ones who are shining in this, and they honestly just made it very easy for creativity to flow, and then to just be able to catch all those little creative birds and things and put them in a structure that was just going to make it, you know, fly even further. So it was just a matter of I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, And you know, so you kind of you get to a point where you kind of have some instincts that just kind of like just you go with the flow. But I gotta say, like, when you're working on your own stuff, you're inside your head, you're doing your thing. But when you're working with other people, it's such an exciting process. And I don't know if y'all, could tell all the time while I was sitting there on the table, like listening and being like, yeah, oh, that could work, or no, that could not work. But like inside, I was just like bursting with joy and with energy because it was all so exciting, So for me, it was just like, you can always have so many great ideas, but as they say, you got to kill some babies. So unfortunately, I think for me, it was just like killing some babies because all the ideas were great.
Thank you, baby killer. No, I would never call you that. Les is an amazing father, good role model of the new male father. I don't think we have any questions yet, so I just want to ask Julia, Melissa, and Yalitza. The three of them joined us as cast members. And I think the casting process was in a way reflective of what Les just described. We were able to sort of become this, instant family and really just have fun together and get into the creative process. And I'm just wondering what it was like for you guys to come in from the outside and then become a part of this team. So if we can start with Julia, who's playing mom.
Hi, everybody. For me, it was a pleasure and also very personal because I lived in Norris Square, in the Norris Square community for 19 years, and unfortunately had an emergency move. So for me, it was like returning back home and also returning back home as an actor. I started in Philadelphia a million years ago, and the first thing I came here as an actress. And then got involved in the community arts world and all of that. So for me, it was just like coming home on so many different levels.
Well, we're so glad you came back home. And Melissa, we had to do the casting with you just like we're doing this. We were actually supposed to be filming this in April, but everyone knows what happened. But this was already happening when we did the casting over a weekend. So Melissa called in and we did the casting via video call. So could you talk a little bit about that, Melissa?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So originally I was supposed to come in and audition in person. And there is such a difference coming in, auditioning in person via a video chat. But when I called in with everyone, I just felt so connected already. I felt like there was like an instant connection with the character alone and then with everyone involved in the call. And I just remember auditioning and doing my lines and everyone, kind of giggling and feeling it. And then we did an improv and everyone almost brought to tears. And I just felt really connected to the script. The LGBTQ community does hold a huge place in my heart as well. So I'm just really excited to be a part of this and be a part of it with Latinos just like myself. So I'm just really pumped.
And Yalitza, we know you lost your voice protesting. Power to you for doing that on behalf of everyone. If you have some voice, do you want to say something very, very briefly about joining this cast?
Yeah, it was like very warm and welcoming walking into the audition. And then when I like kind of got more of an idea of what like the role was that I was auditioning for and like getting more information like from all of you guys and just like I felt like just like a warm welcome and I felt like I belonged, like in this like little family, in this little unit. It was especially for me, like I'm an activist. I'm very vocal on like LGBT rights, Black rights, all of that kind of stuff. And to walk into something like, oh yes, we're going to be doing this film about this, this kid, he's coming into himself and landing. I'm like, wow, like that's perfect. Like, this is great. Like, I'd love to be a part of something like this. So it was just very great to like instantly like connect and have this like warm welcome. So I'm very excited.
I just want to say that unfortunately Corem, who is playing Angel, and he was also a part of the cohort members who wrote the screenplay, a lot of the story is based on his experiences growing up in Norris Square as a gay young man. He was unable to join us because of a small family emergency. Everything is fine. But I know he would have loved to be here. You all saw him in the screenplay reading. And I know all of us are looking forward to finally filming this. So please stay tuned at the PHLAFF website. So when we finally make this movie, you can see the completion of the process. You saw the screenplay today, and then I'm really looking forward to being able to share the finished film. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I think we have about 30 seconds left, so if anyone wants to say any last goodbye words, otherwise we can all just start waving. I don't think anyone actually asked us a question, but you can always reach out through the PHLAFF website if you have any questions, and we'll be happy to get back to you via email. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Bye.
Adios.
See you at the theater when they reopen.